My name is Brendan Guinan. This is our agroforestry, biodynamic agroforestry system. We're based in Portlaoise. We call it Fiorbhia Farm, which is true food in Irish. We direct sell all our produce on our website. We ship all over the country. We're not organic officially, but it's biodynamic food. So we have pigs, we breed our own pigs. They never leave the forest. We have cattle, we have bees, we have poultry, all running through our sycamore, alder and oak forest. So we don't use any chemical amendments. We just bought a tractor this year for the first time to chop firewood. But what you see here is all grown through the life of the soil, not from any nitrogen inputs at all. So yeah, it's working well. Well, number one is shelter. Like animals, especially dairy farms where you have this green landscape with just paddocks. If you had rows of trees through your paddocks for animal welfare for your cows can graze earlier and later because the roots can go deep into the soil, break up compaction layers. Yeah, it can cycle nutrients, but it also dries up the land more, so they can actually get out earlier to graze during the summer and stay out longer in winter as well. So there's an economic benefit to it. Also, it prevents nitrate leaching into water schemes as well, because the roots can actually have the power to pull that up into the leaves and then spreads it back out in autumn, and it actually helps fertilise the soil and build organic matter, which builds resilience. If they sowed willow, they could use the willow as composite and actually throw it into your silage pit along with your silage to increase the fibre. If you cut willow at the right time of year, it's full of micronutrients. It's actually full of nitrogen as well in the leaves, and it can actually add to your fodder source as well. Or you can have firewood, even if it's just for yourself. But you could actually sell firewood too, depending on how much trees you plant. And like there is the agroforestry grant system there now, where if you sow over, I think it's 450 trees per hectare, you can actually qualify for an establishment grant up to 5 years. There is lots of advantages without impacting your paddocks at all, or your usable land for your animals, or your tillage. You could sow corridors through your tillage fields as well to suit your machinery, and that will slow down fungal spread from field to field as well. Also, it creates sun traps so that your crops can grow better as well, and there's no downside to it. If you wanted to pick an area that's maybe not that productive at the moment and just sow them in that corner or that acre or two, and actually build a food forest for feed yourself, feed your family with nutrient-rich food. That's a very simple way of doing it without impacting the rest of your land. When you see that working, then gradually build out from there. Well, number one is it does build resilience for the soil, but also it's a very pleasant place to work for you, for your animals. The biggest worry most farmers have is roots, that you won't be able to plough a field. To be honest, when you have trees set up right through a system, you won't need to plough anyway, you know, because it'll build organic matter, build the resilience in the soil, build the life. So actually regenerating your paddocks through biological life. Lots of dairy farmers have serious dock burden from compaction and from an acidic soil. Trees will help balance the fungal to bacteria ratio. The dock seeds can live up to 100 years. They're in the soil no matter what. Spraying them won't solve your problem. But if you can build in trees into your system to balance the fungal to bacteria ratio, your docks won't grow. There's so many young people out there trying to get land and they're priced out of the market. Look for the most backward bit of rough trees. You'll get it for nearly nothing. You'd probably get it free to clean up for a farmer for 5 or 10 years. And it's a huge opportunity to be able to get in and get an agroforestry system going and direct sell all your produce, no matter what it is. 4 or 5 acres would raise a family.